Okay, so this is day 12 of math for you. So the first 2 pages you have in your math packet are just data worksheets. So it's just working with different types of data and then figuring out different things about the data. So maybe the greatest amount, the least amount, and then maybe comparing a couple different things as part of the data. So maybe for this one, we'd be comparing chocolate and strawberry or strawberry and cookie dough. Basically, they're just going to go through and answer these questions based on the data that's given to them. They're relatively good at this, so they should not have many problems. It's laid out really well for them, this worksheet, so I don't foresee that being a problem. But here's where I want to focus. So on your second half of the math work for today, they have you working with true and false number sentences. So the kids have learned about true number sentences and how to find them. So basically for these, we're going to have them just work on each side of the equal sign individually so that they're not getting overwhelmed with it as a whole. So the strategy that we use is having them cover up one side of the equal sign. That way they're only looking at one at a time. So right now they'd just be looking at 9 plus 1, so they'd be able to say, okay, that's easy, 9 plus 1 is 10. So then they could write 10 on top of here just so they know that they knew that equaled 10. Then they would cover up that side now, and they'd look at the other side. We have 9 minus 1 over here. 9 minus 1 they know is 8. So they could write that 8 above here. That would give them 10 on this side and 8 on this side. So you could say, okay, well, we have 10 equals 8 now. Is that true? Does 10 equal 8? They should say no. And so when they say no, you could say, okay, well, if 10 doesn't equal 8, that means that this is false. This isn't true. So this would mean that they would have to cross out this number sentence because it's not true, it doesn't equal each other. So basically you can just tell them that their goal is to find number sentences that are true or that have equal amounts on each side of the equal sign. If they don't, they know it's false and they can cross it out. If it is true, they'll be able to circle it. Like this one, we know if we covered up the second side, we had 8 plus 1 on this side, which we know is 9. And if we covered up 8 plus 1 over here, we had left 7 plus 2, which we also know is 9. So that means the kids would have 9 equals 9 up here. So then they'd be able to say, okay, well, I wrote that 9 equals 9. That's true. So then they'd be able to circle it and know that is a true number sentence. So the rest of these they can go through like that. Pretty simple. And just make sure that they are taking some breaks with these. There is a lot of them. And since they are a little bit tedious and take a little bit more time to do each one, they might need a few breaks in between. And it looks like the rest of it is pretty much the same, just having them figure out which ones are true, which ones are false. On this one, they're not looking for false, they're just looking for the true ones. So they're just coloring those true number sentences in, not the false ones. They don't have to do anything with the false ones. It looks like that is the end of your work for today. Hope that helped. Good luck. And it's Wednesday, so 2 more days to go. You got this.